Greetings, dear friends. Are you holding on to something that you shouldn't? Sometimes, the most profound wisdom comes in letting go. Gather round, for today's tale is a captivating Zen parable about a monk, a leaking roof, and the transformative power of letting go. This isn't just a story, it's a life lesson wrapped in a tale you won't easily forget. Once upon a time, in a secluded Zen monastery surrounded by emerald forests and tranquil rivers, lived a monk named Eijun. This monastery was an oasis of peace, except for one thing: a persistent leak in the roof of the meditation hall. For years, various monks had tried to fix it, but the leak would always return, like an unwelcome guest. Eijun was designated the task of fixing the roof once and for all. A carpenter in his past life, Eijun felt certain that he could mend it. Days turned into weeks and weeks into months. Eijun replaced shingles, sealed cracks, and even rebuilt entire sections of the roof. Each time he'd climb down, certain that he'd sealed the leak for good. But every time it rained, a single droplet of water would find its way to the meditation cushions below. Frustrated, Eijun became obsessed. He stopped joining group meditations and skipped meals. His fellow monks watched in concern as he transformed from a jovial spirit to a man burdened by the weight of his failure. He held on to the task, unable to let go. One evening, while Eijun was up on the roof, laboring under the silver light of the moon, the wise old abbot approached him. "Eijun," said the abbot softly, "come down, my child. Let us have tea." Reluctantly, Eijun descended. They sat in silence, sipping the herbal tea. Finally, the abbot spoke. "Sometimes we must accept that some leaks can never be fully sealed, and in that acceptance, we find peace." Eijun looked at the abbot in disbelief, but then something miraculous happened. The rain started to fall, and for the first time, he didn't rush to the roof. He sat there, listening to the sound of each raindrop. When he returned to the hall, he found that the cushion was wet as usual. However, this time he just smiled, changed the cushion, and sat down to meditate. From that moment, not only did Eijun find peace, but he also became an embodiment of tranquility that emanated throughout the monastery. The art of letting go is like the subtle skill of capturing moonlight in a jar, elusive but immensely freeing. Like Eijun, we all have leaks in our lives that we try so hard to seal, missing the beauty of the rain and the wisdom it brings. Sometimes the path to peace isn't through fixing everything that appears broken, but through accepting that some things are beyond our control, and that's perfectly okay. So the next time you find yourself burdened, remember, the power of letting go can sometimes accomplish what holding on never will. And in that letting go, we find our peace. There you have it, dear friends. I hope this tale of Eijun and his journey towards letting go inspires you as much as it has inspired me. Thank you for joining us on this journey of inspiration and spiritual growth. If our content resonates with your soul and inspires your heart, please consider subscribing. Let's continue this journey together, growing, learning, and uplifting one another. Until next time, stay blessed and stay inspired.